Stop sending LinkedIn connection requests. Okay, hear me out for a minute. I think it can be so easy and just so procedural to just think to yourself, okay, I want to get in front of a target audience. Let me find them on Sales Navigator or any tool that you use for prospecting, and let me send them a connection request and reach out to them. But hold on a minute. You have potentially thousands, 2,000, 3,000 people you are already connected with that you probably could be selling to. Maybe you spoke to them in the past, but it was the wrong time. Or maybe you just never got around to messaging them. We can actually look at our connections and actually see, hold on a minute, who can I start a conversation with today, rather than having to send a connection request and then waiting for that person to accept that request. So I'm gonna show you how I am actually using it at the moment myself, to look at my connections and actually see, hold on a minute, I should be messaging these people. And I hope that kind of gives you some insights on how you can do the same and how we actually do this. And I'm going to show you a workflow on Make.com. It's really, really simple. I've done it on Make and not on Clay, because so everyone can follow along. I know Clay's a bit expensive, and I know with Make, simple. I'll give you the template. You can just do what I'm doing. So let me make myself small, because I know you don't want to see me take up the whole screen. So on LinkedIn, you have this kind of like search panel, right? Where you're able to do a search based on people. I can search for my first degree connections. I've done location, be in the United States and the UK, just for now. And then in industry. Cool. This is really, really important. So for me personally, I'm selling into consultancies or agencies. So, and mainly they tend to be in the marketing space. So for that, I'm just doing advertising services and marketing services. But for you, maybe you sell to technology, maybe you sell to retail, maybe you sell to like apparel. The list can go on and on. But because these are who I sell to, I'm going to leave it as that. The next one, also really, really interesting. You can choose keywords. So you can actually do a Boolean search. So a Boolean search is where you say this or that or that or that. So I've said anyone in my connection that works at like a marketing service or ad service company, and they're a founder or a director or an owner or a VP. And I've done that, I've done search, and this is my result. So I've got 350 people here. Now, of course, I could and probably will after this video make this more extensive, where I'll add more keywords, because there's more people here that I could be reaching after, like, I don't know, like growth something. I could start a conversation with you. So you can change this however you want to. So now once you've got this, yeah, this is great. I mean, I can go through, I can click on these guys' profiles, I can message them, I can reach out to them. However, if I want to find additional information, which I'm going to get into in a second, I have to go to this person, find their website, look through their website, find out if they're doing the thing that I want them to be doing, which I'm going to get onto. And then it's just very, very repetitive. So what we're going to do is we're going to use another tool to actually centralize all of these people. And the tool that I'm going to be using today put myself over here, is a tool called Unipower. So Unipower essentially allows you to use your LinkedIn account to pull like LinkedIn searches and scrape LinkedIn essentially. Put myself up here. I'll stay over here. A good thing about using Unipower is that it allows you to get all that information at once, like I've just shown you. Now, with these kind of tools, you do need to be careful. You do not want to run a thousand of these a day, because it is going to be a problem to your account, trust me. But if you're just doing this every week, you're pulling like 500 people, it will not be a problem. I do this all the time for myself. So what we're doing here is we want to perform a LinkedIn search from a URL. So it's very, very simple. I'll come back over here. I'll copy this LinkedIn search that I've made, and I'm now going to come to Make.com, where I'm actually doing the search. And then I'll give you the template so you guys can do this yourselves, but I'll essentially just take that and I'll paste it in here where it says the URL. Everything else you keep the same. Classic, people. This will be different for you actually, and you just go onto the Unipower docs and it will explain what you need to change. And I'm going to have a limit of, let's say, 50 people. So what it's going to do is it's going to pull 50 people from that search that I just showed you and it's going to run them through this flow. So Andrew, like, what's happening here? Like, Andrew, what are you trying to do here? I'm kind of confused. Okay, the cat's out the bag. What I want to do is, why I said that this will be very time consuming for me, is I want to go through every connection on my LinkedIn that works at a marketing, advertising company, that is a decision maker, where their company is running ads. So now you can imagine, to do that manually, I'm gonna have to come here, click there, go to his website, like try find his Facebook, or try find his get his domain, put it into Google Ad Transparency, find out, is he running Google ads? Gonna have to go to his company LinkedIn, find out, is he running LinkedIn ads? It will take me a bunch of time to do these 300 people. It will take me the rest of the day, but we can do this with a little bit of automation. So once you've got your first degree connections, we're then going to enrich the profile. So when you do this, and I can even show you here, all you're really going to get is very, very basic information. You're going to get their name, you're going to get their profile URL, you're going to get their profile image, and you're going to get their headline. That's not enough. We need more. We need their website. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to enrich that profile. And once you enrich that profile, you'll see in a second, I'm able to get their skills, their company name, their company size, and their company website. Amazing. And I also get their company LinkedIn URL. This also allows me to actually enrich the company. And by enriching the company, I can find out their company headcount. I can find their company ID. Now, with all of this information, I can actually find out, are they running LinkedIn ads? And this is my own like private API, which if I was to share right now, I know you guys are going to go crazy and try to destroy it. So if you want to use it, let me know, and I can just give you like a key and you can just pay a monthly fee. But I'm doing this to get Google ads and to get LinkedIn ads. And then I'm then pasting all of that into an Excel sheet. In terms of the enrichment, I'm using a tool called Lead Magic. So how Lead Magic is different to Unipal. Unipal, you have to use your own profile to get information from LinkedIn. With a tool like Lead Magic, all you do is you pay a monthly fee, and then you get credits, and you can use these credits to enrich a LinkedIn profile, enrich a LinkedIn company. You can do so much with this tool. I'll be here forever, but that's what we're currently using. So very, very simple flow. Get all the first degree connections that match the search that I did, enrich the profile, enrich the company, check Google ads, check LinkedIn ads, and then add them to a Google Sheets. So now I'm going to run this and I'm going to show you how things will look. As you can see right now, my Google Sheets is empty. We're going to run this live. And then when it's populated, I'm going to show you what that looks like. And then I'm going to show you how we can take this and then look at the people running ads and then just say, oh, like, wow, there's actually 50 people running ads in my connections that I never knew about. And let me get in front of them. Let me pitch my offer and let's book some meetings. So very, very, very simple flow, but highly effective. So I think I can just run it. I've run it once. And in fact, what I might do is I might pause this because it might, this is going to take some time because we're going in the background and checking a few different things. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to come back once it's all done. So as you can see, the run has now finished. I had to add a few things here that I forgot to add before, just an iterator to go through all of the 50 connections that I had pulled and then just checking if we had any errors. So I added those things in. Again, I'll give it to you if you want to use it. Now, as you can see, 50 of them came through, but of course, only 38 made it here. Why is that? That's because some profiles, for whatever reason, they either didn't have a company website, so we weren't able to check if they're running Google ads, and also maybe they just didn't have a company associated to them, which meant that we weren't able to enrich the company. But now if I come over here and I come over to the first connections, Google Sheets, as you can see, we have the name, first name, last name, job title, LinkedIn profile. We have so much information, their company headcount, and if they're running Google ads or if they're running LinkedIn ads. So now as you can see, I take this person here, I click on it, I click on his profile and come down here, you can see he's running Google ads. Again, someone over here, I click on their thing over here. You can see this guy is running LinkedIn ads. So now I can literally get in front of these people and say, hey, you're running ads. Here's why my XYZ thing could be of value to you. So it's really, really, really high high quality. And also what I added here was a final column. So just check if either or was true. So if you're running Google or LinkedIn ads, and then very, very simple, I'll create a new filter view. And I will just say, if any ads is true. So now you can see around like 10 people out of that one, or 9 people out of that 50 people are running ads that I can go after. So this is really good. And then remember, I only did this for how many people? I only did this for 50 people. If I did it for the whole 400, I'd have more. And of course, if I tried to like extrapolate that search and make it larger than it actually was, I would have also been able to get more people as well. So hope you found that valuable. I hope you can actually take this and leverage it for yourselves. If you want the template, just let me know. And if you want me to build this out for you, or you want to add a few custom things, let me know and I'll show you how we could do that. Until then, leverage your existing connections before you reach out to new ones. God bless.